It's Jessica Alany.
Yeah, y'all did amazing tonight. How are my people standing? How are we doing? Tired? Are we good? Feet feel good? No, you're dead? Okay, that's fine too. That's fine. How are you guys? Cozy corner, y'all good? Well, my name is Jessica Alanice. I'm visiting from LA this week, which has been fun. Honestly, I expected a boo, so just getting one cheer was like, yay, all right. I'm not from there. I'm originally from Texas. Anybody heard of her? Yeah, okay, same girl. She's like, I travel. I know things. I've seen an airport. I like it. Anyway, I'm from Texas, and I am also Mexican, and I grew up assuming that everybody was Mexican. Like, I didn't realize there were other options, you know? Because, like, growing up in Texas, we all have the same culture. Like, we all have, you know, we have quinceañeras, we eat tacos, we don't know our dads. Like, we all have that same upbringing, right? It was wild. I moved to LA, and people immediately thought I was white. And they kept talking to me about things like yoga and my chakras. And I was like, babe, are you saying chanclas? Like, what are you talking about? What is that? I got invited to Pilates. I thought they said paletas. I was like, this is not ice cream. This is not, I don't like that. I do try to be more Mexican. I really want to be a part of my culture. So I do things, like I wear my hair curly, I wear hoop earrings, because that's the uniform, you know? I'll say, and shit at the end of my sentences, just to keep it spicy. Dude, I even spent a night in jail once, because I'm that committed to learning about my culture. It was just one night. I spent one night in jail. I got a DWI when I was in college. Dude, that was expensive, man. I do not recommend college at all. Oh my God. Still paying for that mistake. Are you kidding me? Jail, on the other hand, it's not that bad. I'll tell you. Like, yes, they take away like your rights, your privacy, your freedoms, but that's just being a woman in Texas, okay? So it felt like home to me. I was like, this is cozy, this is nice. Women shouldn't make decisions. You're right, this is good. It wasn't my fault though, it was a different time. It was before Uber and Lyft even existed. Do you guys remember when you had to have a designated driver? Do you guys know that? Now, if you don't remember a designated driver, it's when you had one person in your friend group whose only job for the night was to stick to Bud Light. Did you guys have that? Is that a Texas thing? That's just us? I love that, man. Who is it? Was it Caleb? Who's Caleb? Your birthday, right? Abby, how old are you turning? 34! Let's give it up for Caleb again. I love that. Is today your birthday? Oh, it's yours. I appreciate that you don't even know what he's like doing right now. You're like, fuck that guy. Can't see his face, but I hate him. I appreciate that because I'll hate anybody I don't know. I'm like, yeah, fuck them. I don't like him. I love that. Happy birthday, Caleb. I just celebrated a birthday. I just turned 35. Dude, I said that at a show once, and someone was like, no, you're so pretty. I was like, no, I said old, not ugly. Okay, it's very different. Very different. At 35, and I didn't know, like, getting older, like, there would be things that changed. Like, I didn't realize when I sat with my legs crossed, I'd have to use my hands to help me now. Like, that's new. You know, when I go out, I'm, like, dancing with my friends, trying to be all cute. I can only go, like, this low now. And it just looks like I'm checking what's in the oven. I'm like, is it dinner ready yet? Is it? It's not great. I thought at 35 I'd be in a different spot in life. Like, I thought at this age I would have, you know, a husband, kids, 2 baby daddies, and like an EBT card, you know? Like, I thought I would have all of that, right? Like the Mexican dream where I have a house where I keep my Christmas lights up all year round. Like, I thought I would have it. Yeah. I got close though, almost got an EBT card. Close. I do, man. I am single. I do, and who's single here? We got a lot of couples. Anybody single? 2, 2, 1 guy, your friend. Third wheel. He's like, I'll come to your birthday party, you guys. The third wheel, I love that. Dude, I like, what's your name, third wheel? What is, Ian? I'm always like Ian. Ian's the third wheel over here. You guys can't see him. You can't see him, but he's alone. And I'm always the third wheel in my friend groups, and I hate it, dude, because like when we go out, I hate when the check comes, and they're like, how are we splitting this up? And my friends are like, well, we're together, and then she's on her own, alone, by herself, forever. I'm like, dude, I have to pay rent on my own. You can't cover this meal? Come on. I am single too, and I try the dating apps, and they're terrible. Everybody knows that, right?
We're together.
She's like trying to divvy up the checks right now. She's like, I promise, I will not say that. I tried the dating apps. I matched with a guy once, and he asked me if English was my second language. And I was like, oh my God, he thinks I speak Spanish. That's so nice. I love it. Because I don't. I'm one of the No Sabo kids. I don't speak Spanish. And I wish I did. You know Sabo too? I love it. You're like pointing at her for everything. She's like, I love it, dude. And it's embarrassing. Like, I want to learn how to speak Spanish. You tried? Because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to like not know it. Because I'll be in conversations with people and they'll say things like, no mames. And I'm like, no, I have a mom. No daddis, okay? I don't have I did learn a trick though. You guys can take it if you want. At the end of someone like talking to you in Spanish, if you don't know what they're saying, all you have to do is go, stupid. Come on, they think it. I love it, man. I am single. I want to be in a relationship though. I genuinely do. I want a husband. I want kids. Divorce. Like I want all of that. You know, like the whole story. And people are like, don't wish for divorce. I don't. I wish for alimony. You know? Fingers crossed. That's what I want. I have a bad history with dating. I'm an idiot when it comes to dating. I self-sabotage for sure. Like, I dated a guy for 5 years, and he cheated on me the entire time. And I didn't know. I just thought he was like a hard worker. I was like, he's just busy, you know? I didn't realize it, but he was a cook at the restaurant we both worked at. And cooks are very different from chefs. Like chefs, it's an art, it's a skill. Cooks work to pay for child support. Like that's the difference. That's the difference. It wasn't all that bad though. He was okay. He would do nice things. Like he would wash my car sometimes and like detail it. And he would like, you know, fill up the tank with gas after he took other girls out. So like that was nice, right? Sweet. You know, and he also gave me my dog. He gave me a dog at Christmas. And I was like, that's nice. And I did ask him for a dog. But I asked him the same way that I asked him to stop cheating on me. You know? Like I didn't really think it was going to happen. I just thought it'd be cute. It was going to be nice, you know? My friends told me, they're like, your thing is, you're kind of like Tinkerbell when it comes to dating. And I was like, is it because I spread magic everywhere I go? And they were like, no, it's because you chase lost boys. And I was like, that's so rude, dude. They're called veterans, okay? They're not lost, they're AWOL. It's very different. It's very different. There's just something about a guy in uniform that I like, you know? Like the Army, the Air Force, Amazon delivery drivers. Dude, you can handle a package, you can handle a Jessica. That's all I'm saying. UPS works too, dude. I do, man. I have my friends, they also tell me, they're like, well, you gotta switch up the type of guys you go after. You gotta switch it up. Because I go after a particular guys who are named Keith, specifically.
Keith.
Is anyone named Keith here today? Yeah, it's not a common name, but I know all of them, okay? Like my last 3 exes were all named Keith. I had a white one, a Mexican one, and a black one.
He identifies as Keith.
They always do. They always do. No, dude, I had, one was black, one was white, one was Mexican, and so I feel like I'm like the DE and I of dating Keiths, you know? Like, I just need an Asian one, and then I have an IT department. I can start a business. It'd be great. It'd be great. And my friends were like, Jessica, you gotta go after like a CEO, you know, someone who drives a Tesla and knows the difference between affect and effect, right? Like someone who can spell Wednesday without saying Wednesday. Like that should be a guy. And I try, man. It's just the guys I like are the ones who they join the military to help pay for college, but by college they need child support. Like those guys, right? Like they don't have Teslas, but they have BMWs, big Mexican weenies. That's my guy. I love it. There's just like, I don't know, something about a guy in a suit getting out of a Tesla that I'm like, ew, try hard. I don't like that. Gross. I'm like, you probably signed the back of your credit card. What a loser. No, thank you. But like a guy in a baseball hat, a gold chain, like getting off the bus, babe. That's my guy. I love that. I'm like, what route is that? I love it. I'll give you a ride. Give you child support. I'm like, I'll do it. I love it. I don't know. I like Mexican men too. I think Mexican men are the most adorable men in the world because they just want approval. Like they'll say things, they'll be like, that was funny, huh? And I just love it so much. It's so cute. I also have trust issues. Anybody else? My favorite woo girl in my life. She's like, for everything she woos. I love that. I'm like, are you toxic? Woo! I love it, dude. I do. One of my relationships, we dated for 4 years, and he cheated on me because I like consistency, and he cheated on me, got the other girl pregnant, and then broke up with me. Yeah, it's all fun and games until someone gets knocked up, right? And it was during the pandemic too, when they were like, "Stay safe." He was like, "No, I don't like condoms." No, they were like, do not come outside. He was like, no, I only come inside other women. That's it. That's it. It was never going to work, though, because, like, I'm a Libra, so I like balance. And he's a cheater, so he likes everybody. I like everybody for that. That was never going to work. You guys all look happy. I like that. This is a very happy crowd. How do we feel about the blue room? How does it feel about to be in a library over there? That's also nice. Cozy corner. They were like, you guys are vibey. We want to read. We would like to be educated today. I like that. I feel like that. Do you guys remember that song? I'm blue. Yeah? That's what I feel like in this room. Like, okay. That's all I wanted to say about that. Let's see. I'm also unemployed. I've got a good record right now. I'm unemployed. I like it. You guys have jobs? You guys work? Anybody hiring? No, I got employed. I hated my job, dude. When I got laid off, my friends were like, yeah, you hate it, right? And I did. But I hated my job the same way that married women hate their husbands. Like, yes, I'm going to cry and bitch and complain about it, but I wasn't going to leave, I wasn't going to quit. I need dinner, right? They gave out awards at the beginning of the year, too, like little superlatives, They gave out, like, best dressed, best happy hour coordinator, dumb stuff, right? And I got 2 awards. I got most likely to leave the party last, and best Mexican. I was like, is that not 2 awards for the same thing? Is that just what? And to get laid off, my friends are like, well, what are you going to do for money now? How are you going to make money? And I haven't figured out. I'm going to start getting residuals like actors do from all of the guys that I've dated. Like, if you've seen me naked and thought about it after, pay me. Okay? Like, you're using my image and likeness, I deserve something, right? Like, imagine the nude photos I send people who still have it in their phone. Like, babe, you don't have to delete it. Just send me a monthly Venmo, okay? That would be amazing, A little residual. It'd be great. And I know people are like, Jessica, you shouldn't send nude photos. Don't do that. And those people have dads. so it makes sense for them. Because they're like, well, what if it, like, they take it and it ends up online? And then you can never do things like run for political office. And I'm like, babe, I have an arrest record and a punch card to Planned Parenthood, dude. Like, that's not going to be the thing that takes me out. Are you kidding me? Come on. Or they're like, well, what if he shows all of his friends and everyone sees? I'm like, I'm single and I'm unemployed, okay? Consider it my business card, right? Pass it around accordingly, you know what I mean? I work off referrals, all right? If you're looking to fill a hole, I'm your girl. That's all I'm saying, okay? All right, I gotta go find a boyfriend. My name is Jessica Alanis. Thank you guys so much for today. This has been so fun.